You like that? You like that?
What's going on? It's Coach Williams, and I'm back for another breakdown. So today we are going to talk Payton Wilson. We're going to talk some linebacker. I don't think we've really talked any linebacker on the channel. So this is going to be a really fun opportunity to talk about him going up against Drake Maye. Man, he had Drake Maye in the torture chamber. He filled up the stat sheet in this one. I'm not going to say what his stats are because we're going to see all the big plays that he made. So I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But this dude is a really good linebacker. So I want to break him down for you guys. So let's jump right into this thing. Okay. So first play here that we're going to break down. So they ran a lot of this over the course of this game and over the course of the season as well. This 33 double cloud concept. So it's 3 deep, 3 under, and then 2 cloud corners on the outside. So it ends up being a 3-man rush. So they're in this, and then we've got Wilson here. And so we'll see it a little bit better from the tight, but he gets in on Drake Maye. Drake Maye gets up the field. He hits him, knocks the football out, forced fumble, turnover. And so we'll really see it from the tight since we're breaking down linebackers. The tight angle is going to be the best angle. So on this play right here, one thing that they do here, so they're running draw, okay? So they're running draw, and off the bat on this first play, I really love his technique. He's got really good read steps. Notice how he doesn't get outside of his frame. Really good read steps. Sees the play. Offensive lineman gets to him. And this will be a really good illustration of some coaching points for linebackers and just defensive players in general. So, you'll notice here he has his arms locked out. And all defensive players, when they're taking on blocks, they want to lock you out. And when offensive players block you, they want to get into your body, and you'll see this, right? So as a defensive player, I wish you could see my hands. We want to lock you out and keep you away from our body so that we can control the block and be able to get off of it whenever we want to. Whereas offensive players, they want to get in close quarters, be able to hold on to you and not allow you to be able to get off the block. So this is a really good job by him of keeping this blocker away from him. And that's really important because I don't really think he's a thumper. He's more of a finesse linebacker. So he's not going to want offensive linemen to get too close to him. He's going to want to be able to keep them at bay. So that's a good job here. Tears off the block, jumps in, knocks the football out. And this is one of my favorite things about this play. He stands over him. Stands over him like, yeah, I'm going to be here all day long, boy. I love that. Love that. That's the kind of mentality you want from your linebackers. All right. So next play here. They're a little out of sorts here. There's a 3-by-1 formation, and they want him to bump over. So they're out of sorts here. And so he's out of position to start, so he doesn't get like good read steps or anything like that. But he sees it, sees the play, gets in here and makes the tackle and knock back power, knocks the running back backwards. So we'll be able to really see it from this tight angle here. So they get him over. So he doesn't get to do his read steps, so his feet are a little all over the place. But he sees the hi-hat here, sees the hi-hat from the offensive lineman. So he gets into his pass drop, but it's draw. And then he looks like a DB here. Look at this. This looks like a T-step. Gets downhill in a hurry. Goes over the top of this block. Very important for linebackers to not go underneath blocks because you'll get pinned. And he has too much speed. Look at this. The guy's trying to get to him. Too much speed to be able to get there. He ran 4.43 at the combine. So this is a blazing fast linebacker. He's faster than some of the receivers that we saw at the combine. Some of the DBs that we saw at the combine. So he's got some serious speed. Gets in here. And again, the knockback power. Beautiful. All right, so on this one, sees full flow from the offensive line, outside zone, does a really good job of shuffling over, getting in here, TFL. He is filling up the stat sheet. So we'll see it from the tight angle here. So he reads it, Really good read steps to start, doesn't get outside of his frame, but then he sees the full flow, and he doesn't turn and run, he shuffles. Really good shuffling here. One, minor nitpick though, he is a bit heel clicky. I don't like that. I'd like him to have a wider base, but either way, gets out here, sideline to sideline, TFL. Just keeps filling up that stat sheet. All right, so on this one, they're going cover 0, and he does a really good job, and the entire defense does a really good job of not tipping their hand and showing it. So he gets in here unabated to the quarterback. He's the one that's hot, forces Drake Maye to throw the ball away. So we can see it from the tight angle here. Really good job of not tipping their hand. We get this tackle end stunt here, and he loops around. He's free. Would love to get a hit on the quarterback, but a throwaway is good too. So next play, they're running cover 0 again. Really good job of disguising it pre-snap. And again, he's hot. He's free. Hot to the quarterback. And this time he's going to get in there and get that hit on him, knock him on the ground. But really great throw by Drake Maye. Seeing the side adjust and being able to get that ball out hot. So boom, loops around. The line collapses down, right? They all crash down. That gives him a free edge. We got 2 guys hot to the quarterback. Really good job getting in there. And it's like, in practice, the quarterback, some teams they wear red jerseys. Somewhere teams they wear green jerseys. Well, there's no red jerseys or green jerseys going on right now for the quarterback. We're going to be here all day long. That's his mentality. We're going to be here all day long hitting the quarterback. Good mentality right there. Nice hit, but nice throw as well. All right, so on this one, we've got an inverted cover 2 look. Okay, so we got an inverted cover 2 look, so he becomes the flat defender. It's a really good job of him, seeing the play, getting in here in pursuit. But I want to show you something from the tight angle here. All right, this little pitch. And so he gets in here, comes late to the party, and I love this, hits the offensive lineman, knocks him backwards. All right, that's the type of stuff that he's going to do. Guy that's a little bit more of a finesse linebacker, but I want to see that on tape. I want to see that nastiness. So here again, they're talking a little bit out of sorts. Looks again like 33 double cloud. There's a really good job of reading the eyes of the quarterback, reading the play. Not just covering grass, getting over into the area in the zone, and then boom, knockback power. Look at that. Forceful. So he gets out into his zone. Cross body throw. This is a bit of a hospital ball here from Drake Maye. Bang. We'll take it. All right, so this play, I didn't want to show you the wide angle. I just wanted to show you this just to show off his athleticism. So on this one, he has the back, but he has a green dog. So it looks like the back is going to stay in protection. So he's sitting here. He's looking like he's going to rush, but then the back releases. And so he's got to cover him. And look at that speed turn. We talk about the speed turn for the DBs on this channel. This guy, he looks like a safety out here on this speed turn. This is beautiful. Boom. Stays attached to the receiver. Really good job. All right, on this next one. So again, no surprise here. 33 double cloud. So he's in his zone, cutting off this area here. And he can feel the receiver does a really good job of matching the route without even being able to see it. He can feel it. But now the quarterback breaks the pocket. So it's scramble rules. So typically in these scramble rules situations, this guy here, this inside linebacker, is going to hold up the quarterback, and he's going to attack and attach to the first thing that he sees in the flat. He does a good job of getting out here. So Drake Maye skips this ball. But either way, he'd be in a good position to be able to get in on this guy and make a tackle, maybe even be able to hit him hard enough to knock the ball out. So we'll see it here from this angle. He drops in his zone, does a really good job. But now he sees the quarterback breaks the pocket. Okay, I'm going to get into the flat. All right, this guy should probably attack the quarterback. But either way, I'm going to get in the flat. It's a really good job. All right, so this one here, this is an awesome play here. Okay, so they're running this slant slide concept here. And so he jumps into the slant window. Drake Maye should probably, right? So if you see this, it's 3/2. Drake Maye should probably get the ball out here into the flat to the running back. It's first down, right? So just get the ball down here and check it down. But instead, he decides to throw it in here. He throws it on the body of the receiver, so he should catch this. But there's a lot of traffic here. Should probably just take the check down. Ball goes in the air, and what happens? Payton Wilson finds a way to the football, continuing to fill up the stat sheet. Awesome. And then the excitement. Love that. So he's lined up all the way in a 10 here. He's in A-gap. And then he widens out. Use that speed and that awareness to be able to get to the football. All right, so on this one, we got him down here. So after that play, this is the very next play when UNC gets the ball back. He was feeling it after that. He went on a tear after that. So very next play. He's coming off the edge. They're sending him. Gets in here, gets a sack, knocks the football out. Like he was feeling himself. And so we'll be able to see it from the tight angle here. So he gets in here, does a good job of using his hands. Really important as a pass rusher. Hand usage, using your hands to keep him off. Dips, rips, dips that shoulder down, rips across. And then that 4.43 speed tackles Drake Maye. Gets a sack. So again, continues to fill up the stat sheet. And then look at this. I love the swagger. Love the attitude. He got something to say to him. He's like, I'm going to be back here all day long. You can't block me, boy. Love that. So that play knocked Drake Maye out. Drake Maye eventually comes back. But this is the last play that we're going to break down here. So on this one, he sees it. He's coming off the edge. Sees it. Cover zero. Redirects. Love the redirect. And then bang. Knockback power. So we'll see it from the tight angle. He's blitzing off the edge. Give. Bang. Watch the head snap back of the running back. Beautiful stuff right there. I love Payton Wilson. You know, I know he's got a long injury history and stuff like that. For some reason, this year's draft, I love a bunch of players that have long injury histories. I don't know why it's working out that way. But he is definitely, to me, this guy's a first-round linebacker. So I don't think the NFL will probably view him that way, just with the injury history and stuff like that. But this guy, he ran a 4.43 at the combine. He's all over the field against one of the top quarterback prospects, wreaking havoc in the backfield, in pass coverage. Everything. He's all over the place, sideline to sideline linebacker. You know, I really see this guy and I'm like, you know, this is the model, you know, the Fred Warner model. Like, this is the type of linebacker that he is. If he can stay healthy, I think this guy is going to be a monster. If he can stay healthy, I think he is one of the safest picks, one of the guys that I really think is going to be a successful NFL football player in this draft, and you are not hearing enough about him. So that's it for this breakdown. I'm going to continue to break down some of the players that I really like in the NFL draft, so you're going to want to come back. So as always, you know what it is. It's Coach Williams, Ball Hawks. We fly. I'm out. Peace.